All right, folks, BA here with Trading Tops and Bottoms, and I wanted to take some time tonight and record a video because we've had just really some exceptional markets here this past week and the week before last. It's really culminated in the last 2 days in just some phenomenal moves in the stock market. And today the market kind of triggered some panic selling in a couple of aspects. There was just unprecedented rush into inverse funds, ETFs. When it gets this, I mean, we haven't seen this level of funds rush into the inverse funds in, oh gosh, somewhere between the last 7 and 15 years. And I mean, this has been by far the most. Typically, it marks a bottom whenever this happens. We saw some extreme readings in the ticks today. Just an enormous amount of pressure selling, which typically marks a bottom. We just got all kinds of indicators saying that, hey, we need to really be on our toes for a rally. I've been saying it since Sunday. Look for the rally. We haven't bitten on anything yet, not for the rally. So you just have to wait for it. But I'll tell you, it's getting closer and closer. Would not surprise me if we got a rip-your-face rally tomorrow and Monday. So here's another reason we're going to start tonight with the VIX. This is very, very important. It's the first thing I always look at when we get into a big downturn. What is the VIX doing relative to the Bollinger Bands? Bollinger Bands is the only study I use on the VIX. Anytime and this is a weekly chart, anytime the VIX closes outside of those Bollinger Bands, guess what the stock market does? When the VIX collapses, the stock market rallies. So that's where we're at right now, guys. Guys and gals. That's why I said just we need to be on our toes and look for a rally. It's coming. So got several sentiment studies that point to an imminent rally. Now, I didn't say it's going straight back up to all-time highs again, but we're going to get a really good rally that we can play, and then we're going to take profits, and we're going to wait and play the downside again because I believe it's going to go back down. I think we're just going to get a lot of really good two-sided action here. There's too much going on in the world right now for this thing just to go straight back up to all-time highs again. So this is really, really exciting. This is what we want. All right, so let's get in and take a look at a couple of issues. We're going to go right down to, all I'm going to do is just pull a chart up and give you an alert if it triggers, if one of my automated trading systems gives me something to work with. Now I've got, you can only see one chart, one screen that I'm looking at right now, but I have multiple monitors up with all of my automated signals looking, and I'm looking at them at the same time. So let's take a look at Tesla. All right, I've got an alert on Tesla at 257.04. Guys, I'm looking for short-term trades on all of these. I'm not going to write down exactly which option series, but these are all stocks that have weekly options. So look at somewhere no more than 15 days out. 12 to 15 days is perfect time frame for this. If we hit this right, we're going to be out in 2 days, with big gains when this market rips up. So for all of these options, I'm recommending I'm going, more than likely one strike out of the money, 12 to 15 days, expiration cycle. That's it. That's all you need to know in this right here. At 257.04 in Tesla, I'll be looking to buy calls. Boeing just doesn't strike my fancy right now. Let me change this study set right here. There we go. Boeing just doesn't strike me right now, so we're going to pass on Boeing. X is very close. I don't have an alert on it right now, but we're really, I think I'm too close to earnings on U.S. Steel to do anything. Put this back down to we're going to wait, hold a little bit on X and see what it does. Now, normally I follow Delta Airlines, but Delta's got earnings tomorrow. But I do like American Airlines. So it's a beautiful thing. We've got some bottom indications right here. I've got some of my other models also tell me that we're in a low area. So I like Delta above 3187. 3187. Not Delta, but American Airlines. 3187. Facebook's trying to make it's putting in higher lows on the 15-minute chart. It's showing up as bottoming action here on my actual short-term top and bottom picker. We still have a buy signal right there as well. I like Facebook at 155.35. You know, Amazon could just take off, but I don't have a buy on it just yet. It looks good on a 15-minute chart, but I'll tell you, I'm going to pass on Amazon because there's just a lot of other things that look really good right now. And it's pricey. The options are pricey. Nothing on NVIDIA right now. NVIDIA could just rip the covers off of it, but I would prefer to see some of my other models tell me that we could get better action in NVIDIA maybe in a week or two. Guys, I haven't seen selling like this ever. I'll be honest with you. This is kind of like reminiscent. Stock market indices are holding up pretty well. I'm going to flip a chart up here with and show you how much these things have pulled back so quickly, but this looks almost like 87 style market action. You know, moving into the October time frame where markets ripped down, then they rallied back up, and then all of a sudden, you know, we had the historical crash in 1987. I mean, look at Square here. This thing was 101.15, not more than less than two weeks ago. Yeah, it touched 64 and some change today. So it's just phenomenal bloodbath on some of these really, really good stocks. I like NVIDIA at 72 even. This is Square, not NVIDIA. Square at 82. What did I say? 82 or 72? Go back just a second, folks. 72. Square at 72. Let's take a look at Activision. Nothing on Activision yet. It is really close to firing on one of my models. So again, this thing could take off. This would be a good one. Take a look at Roku. I like trading this one. We had a really good short trade on it. It would have been a phenomenal short trade had I held it 4 more days. But I didn't. I like NVIDIA above 58.83. I like Roku. I don't know why NVIDIA keeps sticking in my mind. There must be something going on with NVIDIA that we need to pay attention to. So I have subconsciously blurted that out several times. Usually there's a reason for that I don't know about. So because of that, I'm going to be watching NVIDIA tomorrow just for grins. Another one that came up on the list here was Shopify. Shopify is starting to show indication it's possibly bottoming. I've got another model where it looks really, really good for bottoming action, and so I like it above 132.27. That's Shopify. Okay, still same thing goes on all of these stocks I recommended. One strike out of the money, 12 to 15 days expiration, and that's what you're playing. Those I'm not getting in on every one of these stocks. I'm giving them to you so that you can take action on them if you so desire. We've got a range of stocks from under $50 all the way up to above 130 and some change. So it should fit everybody's account size. The rally's coming, folks. It may be there tomorrow. The harder these markets go down, the quicker they go down, the more violently they go up. So all you need we just need 1 to 2 days of good up move in this market to really bring some shekels into the trading account. So it's really exciting. Looking forward to it. I am going to. I'm just looking over my notes right now. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to show you the cash markets, show you how much they had gone down. So I'm going to load a study set on here. Let's remove all studies. All right, so we got the S&P. It touched, almost 8% today, down from the highs. The highs were made on 21 September. So, guys, today's the 11th. A couple of weeks afterwards, and we're down 8%. Let's look at the Qs. All right, we went down below 10% in the Qs. The Qs is the NASDAQ ETF. So that was a really hard dip there. Let's take a look at the Russell 2000. And we're down below 10% in the Russell. The small caps have just been bludgeoned. All right, so I'm glad I brought this up. I will be looking to add, I've got a really small position on an IWM right now, so I'm looking to probably add right now. The alert on this one will be we'll be looking to add to this position if the market looks good around 155.81 on the IWM. And I just want you to look at Square, guys. I mean, that thing is just, it's off the chart. So, I mean, this thing's down 40-some%. Just a phenomenal sell-off. Amazon. See what Amazon's down. Amazon, that one's down, 15 to 20%. Somewhere in that, I'd say, 18%. Just unbelievable sell-offs here. Nvidia. I mean, these things are just getting mauled. I mean, these things are all, 15, 20% down. Microsoft, down 10%. What are the banks doing? Yeah, look, Bank of America, slaughtered. JP Morgan, not as bad, only off 10%. How about Wells Fargo? Wow, Wells has had a rough go at it. They've yeah, they haven't recovered in a long time. I didn't realize Wells Fargo was that beaten down. Wow, I look at that occasionally, didn't know. Anyway, hey, I'm going to wrap it up here. I wanted to make a short video, give you the important things, let you know that I'm looking for a rally. This is great trading environment right here. We couldn't ask for anything better than this right here. It's a chance. I've got less than 3 weeks to go to try to meet my objective for the 12-month period, which is to double my trading account that I trade for the trading tops and bottoms. I'm short of that right now. I'm in the 70% range for the 11 months going into this. I want to get above 100%. So market's giving me an opportunity to get there. I'm going to try and take it. All right, this is BA signing off. Hope you guys have a nice trading day tomorrow and a super weekend.